First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Hey, here we go.
Inside give here for Tootin. And that's good for a gain of 5. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
He's got it over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Hey, here we go.
On the give, it's Tootin. And he's got 4 on the run. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Solid 4-yard gain there. And now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup.
From the gun, Jones gets it. Wow, he's about as close to the first as you can get, partner. Down to the 31, but didn't get it. It's 3rd down.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
30 left.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Rip, 20.
From the red zone now. Headed out right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
All I'm hearing in my head is touchdown and check down, because it was said about a gazillion times in the NFL to me when you get in the red zone. It's not sack. Touchdown to check down. You can't take a sack on 1st down in the red zone.
Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. He's inside the 10. And he's finally taken down at the 7-yard line. Whistles and the offense just sneaks in that timeout. And they're going to get a chance to put up points as a result before halftime.
For the field goal. A 24-yard attempt.
Little knocks it through. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Antonio Gibson now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
On the return, the Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, go, go.
Lawrence working from the gun. Finds his man over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain of
1 play in, and they are already close to midfield. Now Lawrence on the play fake. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
At the 40-yard line.
Hey, here we go.
They go play action. Lawrence buying some time right. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Still has some space inside the 35. They take him down as he goes out. Now let's check on this penalty. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Their work doubly as difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20.
Hey, tomato. Easy. Here we go.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. back is his Bayshul Tootin. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring it 4th down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Facing 4th down, the Jags electing to send out Cam Little for this field goal try. From the left hash, 54 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Like the best kickers in this league, he's just keeping on with his job. That's a 3rd now. He's not through the uprights. 3 at a time is not going to get it done in this game, though. Eventually, they got to start running him out for some PATs. Okay,
well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Looking in on the ground here with Montgomery. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense.
Oh, you know what, Kate? That defense right there, they thought they had a huge play until they saw that ball bouncing out of bounds. One bounce in just the other direction. They're off the field. Instead, they're on the field. They got to shake it off, though, and keep this offense from the end zone.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but cross the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And he's going to be run out of bounds. A nice game, but this is why you don't want to be playing for behind the sticks, right? It is still 2nd down coming up.
A gain of 17 yards brings up 2nd down at the 29-yard line.
They gave up the gut to Montgomery. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Here we go.
To the air on 3rd and long. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And adds 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Decent 24. Jack, Panther. Here we go.
And off to Tootin. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
At the 40-yard line.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain, now down inside the 15. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. He got it! Interception! Kamari Lassiter with the pick! There are costly interceptions receptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 12, 8,
A toss play, Montgomery. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A loss of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Throw here, 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right, they want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Punt meets him at the 28. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
At their own 35-yard line.
1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Check down, he goes to 2. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Red on red. Hey, tomato. Time. Go. Go.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And he's going to score a pick 6, touchdown, Houston. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about the depth finder on the fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk. You can do some serious damage.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, easy, route. Here we go.
Now Lawrence coming off a pick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Lisa 24.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
On the red. Silver.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
He has it at the 13. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Dump off caught by his back. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. Texans have fought their way to a strong lead, and they've got the football. All right, here we go. Second down.
Hey, south. Here we go.
A give now to Montgomery. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. He gets them the yard back, but still behind the sticks. Upcoming 3rd and 11.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. On play action now, Lawrence. Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Gain of 18. That's good.
Hey, Ron.
Jaguars.
First down. Here we go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Tootin headed left. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's a gain of 7.
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
Hey, easy, route.
Trying to throw this from the gun. This is a heater going deep. And it is knocked away. A shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. 2nd down.
Hey, I'm gun.
Lawrence working from the gun. Pass is cut at the 9. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Let's go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Easy. Read a 54.
Goal at the 3-yard line.
1st and goal. Here's Tootin. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied. Offense to the line fast. Now it's Lawrence. Forced out to his right. And he's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. And he's chased out of bounds behind the line. That's going to go down as a sack for the defense. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Lawrence throwing here. Intercepted in the end zone. Henry To'o comes up with it. And the Texans have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Montgomery gets it from the gun. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. They made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Staying on the ground is Montgomery. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. They get 6 and a 1st down as well. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Texans nearing their 6th win this season. First and 10 from the 32. They'll run again with Montgomery. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Running out of the gun with Montgomery. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. Nickel look by the Jaguars here. 3rd down. They'll throw. 3rd and long. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. The Texans set to punt. He gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Hey, run!
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That's complete inside the 35. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off Reed Blankenship. All right, so for the time being, we stay in a one-possession game, Brock, but they were trying to make it a 2-score game with that 2-point conversion.
Could feel it. Killer mentality on that sideline. They wanted to put this game away. And if they're getting that aggressive right there, no doubt, this defense wants to play with the same aggression. Buckle up, offense. Pressure's coming. They're going to want to force this one and this offense into a mistake and seal this game now.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Oh, ready?
Here's Montgomery. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Carry here for Montgomery. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. He's drawn up for it. Punting unit out now. Ryan Stonehouse will kick it away. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. On now comes their punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And they're facing a long field ahead of them as that kick skips out near the 11.
Their own 11-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
We're at on the red. 11, Agate. Done. They started hunt. Go, go, let's go.
One final shot here. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Texans come away with the road win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long, just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home. Stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in.